What will happen in a drag race between a standard Mark II Mazda MX-5 NB, my very own Mazda MX-5 Mark II NB that's been tuned with a supercharger, and a Mark III MX-5 NC that's been tuned with a supercharger? Well, we're going to find out by racing them over the standing quarter mile. I'm Matt Watson and you're watching Carwow. Buy, sell, Carwow. Now let's start off with the standard car. Find out the information about that from Nick.
Hello, Nick. Tell me about your standard Mark II MX-5.
Hi, Matt. So this Mark II MX-5 has a 1.8 litre 4-cylinder naturally aspirated engine with 146 horsepower and 168 newton meters of torque, so not masses. It has a 5-speed manual gearbox, rear wheel drive of course, and all in it weighs 1,065 kilograms. This car is from 2005 and you can pick one of these up for about 4,000 quid if you're careful and you find one without any dreaded tin worm, because we all know MX-5s are a bit rusty, aren't they?
Yeah. So mine's got a slightly rusty wheel arch just in there. It's not too bad, actually. The quality of this one's really good. So let me tell you about it. Oh, God, when did I buy it? 2010 maybe? I think I paid £2,500 for it. It had 83,000 miles on the clock at the time. And then I got it supercharged by a nice chap called Nick Bailey, who ran a company called Scuzzle Motorsport. And he fitted an E45 supercharger to it, which he got from his friend who blew up his MX-5 by fitting a supercharger and a turbocharger to his car. Anyway, he gave me the bits and fitted them to my car. We did some other bits and pieces like a standalone Mega Squirt ECU, uprated injectors, air filter. I've got an aftermarket exhaust, although that doesn't really do much apart from make it sound better. What else? Oh, we did some suspension and brake mods as well. But I think for the supercharger, I think I paid something like 900 quid for it second hand, and the fitting was about 1,000 or something, and the car, so 2.5, so 4.5 all in for just the power side of things. And then the suspension was about 700 quid, and then fitting for that was about another 800 quid, and the brakes all in. This car probably owes me about £6,000, I'd say. Now what you're interested in is the performance. So it's got a similar 1.8 litre engine to that car, but that's a facelift, so it has a bit more power because I think it's got variable valve timing or something. This one didn't have it, so as standard the engine would put out 138 horsepower, but we had this on the dyno when we were tuning it and it would get over 190 horsepower at the wheels. But that was years ago, so I don't know if it's still doing that. We'll find out how well it goes and we'll be able to compare it to that Mark III. So let's find out about the Mark III from Rory. So Rory,
can you tell us about that car, please?
Hi Matt, yep, so I'm in a Mark III NC MX-5, usually a 2-litre naturally aspirated engine, but this one's actually been to BBR, so it has a stage 1 supercharger kit. It now has 248 horsepower, 289 newton meters of torque. I've got a 6-speed manual gearbox and obviously the power sent to the rear wheels. I weigh a bit more than you, so 1.1 tons. And this car, I think you can pick one of these up stock for about 10 grand, and then the work's about 10 grand because it has chassis mods as well, brakes, tyres, etc. So you're looking at about 20 grand for this car sat here.
okay, well we're going to find out what they're like in a drag race, but first we're going to do the Carwow sound check. So
Rev up your engine.
that's the standard car. So this is the modified Mark II. Now you can hear that supercharger whining away. This uses a root style supercharger and they make this whining sound. Now you're going to hear the Mark III, it uses a centrifugal supercharger, I think it's by Rotrex, and they don't make the whining sound, so rev that up. I like the sound of that best, although the whining is quite cool from this car. Anyway, I'm going to stop whining. And if you're whining about kind of how odd it is to sell your car, don't bother anymore, right? Because you can just do it through Carwow. It's dead easy. All you have to do is upload some photos, give a brief description, then dealers all across the country will bid on your car in an online auction. It's simple and it's free. Now, if you want to find out more about that now, click on the pop-out banner up there or follow the link in the description below. Alternatively, you can do it at a later date by simply Googling "Help Me Carwow" and we will help you sell your car. Okay, let's get on with the race. There is one thing I need to tell you about my car that I forgot to mention. It also has an upgraded clutch, which I hope I don't just destroy now while launching it, and it has a Lightning flywheel. Look at the revs. See?
3, 2, 1.
My car went too sideways.
Oh, he's absolutely left me for dead.
Come on!
Rubbish.
Woo! This thing is lovely.
Well, I had no traction then, and that was a foregone conclusion for you. Dreadful run for me. Nice launch there, Rory.
Yeah, lovely launch. And while we were sitting here, I was getting so hot, sweaty palms, my hand slipped off the gear lever, but I did get it into third. So yeah, it all went very well. And I love this car, it sounds so good. And the performance upgrade over the standard car, it's amazing. I'm not being paid by BBR, I'm just saying, it's very nice.
I want to do it again because even you beat me off the line there, Nick. This just spun up its wheels and lost all traction, and yeah, it was no good. I'm going to try a different way of launching it. I'm going to nanny it.
3, 2, 1.
It's closer.
He definitely jumped. Ooh, it's a good race. I wish I was part of it.
Sounds so good, listen to that. Woo!
Yeah, still wasn't ideal. Wasn't really much better for me. I know it's gone quicker. It's gone quicker, but I can't seem to do it this time.
I don't know about you, Rory. You won anyway, but do you think Matt jumped?
I was concentrating quite hard, so I didn't really see. But yeah, I'm going to say yes.
Bruh.
So then what exactly happened? Well, the Supercharged Mark III won. It completed the standing quarter mile in 13.9 seconds. My Supercharged Mark II took 14.8 seconds, while the standard Mark II came last. It took 17 seconds to do the standing quarter mile. Now we're going to have a riding race from 30 miles an hour in second gear. Okay, I'm going to call it in. 3, 2, 1, go.
Come on, NC.
Come on, little car.
Oh!
You won, Rory, but it wasn't easy, was it?
No, I think my longer gearing just helped me because you were changing before me and obviously slowing down doing so.
But I wasn't far away. Nick, you were nowhere, were you?
Yeah, I was 2 or 3 counties back, I think. I know these cars aren't supposed to be fast, but clearly, if you want them to be quick and fun, Supercharger's the way to go, isn't it?
100%. Let's just change it up a little bit. We're going to have another rolling race, this time from 50 miles an hour in third gear. 3, 2, 1, go.
Come on, NC. Change. There goes. I'm still having change.
Wow, Rory, you definitely had me there. You notice the difference in the gearing, don't you?
Yeah, I was just waiting for you to change, just looking at you. You made the change and dropped back a little bit, and I just still had another sort of 10,000 revs. 10,000 revs? 1,000 revs left to go, and that was the difference. These things sound so good. I know you've been talking about yours for a long time, but they are really good. I get it now.
Yeah, that's different though. It doesn't sound like mine because mine's got the whine, yours doesn't. Yours is just all about the exhaust.
Yeah, I mean, I really want one of these now. I might go and have a word with Neil back there from BBR.
It's really good, isn't it? But mine's only about 6 grand, that's 20.
Yeah, yours seems better value at the moment, yeah.
Well, mine's only 4, but you know, I think we all know why.
Okay, another rolling race from 50 miles an hour. This time though, we're going to do it in 5th gear. Sorry, top gear, so you're in 6th. 3, 2, 1, go.
Here we go. Yes, I'm ahead of Rory for a change. Yeah, come on, naturally aspirated. Oh, I really want to shift down, but I'm not allowed. Am I going to beat Nick? Come on! Yeah! I am going to beat Nick. No, he's going to have me.
And Rory, what you saw there was the problem with a centrifugal supercharger compared to a root style supercharger. Yours is all about having to rev the nuts off of it to get all your maximum power, whereas this has much more torque from lower down.
Yeah, that combined with my 6th gear and longer gearing, yeah, did not help. You shot off, and I barely beat Nick, which shows you the extent of the problem.
It won one, finally. Oh, my little car. Right, last challenge. Okay, now we're going to have a brake test from 70 miles an hour. Car which stops in the shortest distance wins. When we reach the cones, full emergency stop. There we go.
Oh,
Whew. Well, there we go. Didn't win that. Mine has upgraded discs and pads and brake lines. I think yours has upgraded lots of stuff and better tyres, doesn't it, Rory?
yeah, as I said, mine's been down to BBR, so they've done lots to the tyres and the brakes, so I did expect to win. Still nice to win though.
And the standard car wasn't so far behind that time, was it?
Yeah, yours has fancy brakes and tyres. Mine has lost, definitely.
Anyway, listen, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Huge thanks to the people that have lent us these cars. Their things are on the screen now. Things, whatever, you know what I mean. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of my car in the comments below, all right? Do you like it? Or should I sell it? I don't know. I can't sell cars. I'm not very good at selling cars. I just seem to buy them and keep them forever. I'll probably keep this forever. Anyway, if you want to watch some more videos, click on those windows there, and if you click on that box there, you can get a carwow to compare how these cars' times compare to everything else we've ever drag raced. Thanks for watching.